You're listening to 16-Bit Sundays by Ctrl Alt Delete.
Welcome to this week's 16-Bit Sundays. Me, JD.
60-bit Sundays, no.
Well,
16-bit fucking Mondays.
yeah, 16-Bit Sundays, 0.5.
We fucked up because we had a busy weekend and we moved house and all this sort of stuff, so yeah, shit.
Backstory. Flavor text.
That's it. The guys like some flavours, what can we say?
Yeah, I love the flavour.
Introduce yourself.
It's Veski, innit? Veski here.
Yeah.
What about you? Who are you?
I don't know. Who am I? You tell
It
me.
could be anyone you want.
He's
I'm
Rotan,
having-
innit?
Oh, is that it?
I'm having an existential crisis. I don't know who I am.
Oh.
Grim.
Can I be Shredder?
You can be Shredder. I never
You can
played
be
this game, man. I
Shredder,
love
played
this
by
series.
Danny Glover in this one.
Okay. Good too old for this shit. What did Skull say Shredder's real name was? Or something?
There's something Japanese.
Yeah,
isn't
has a
it?
name. so.
Yeah, like a proper Japanese name.
Yeah, and there's Splinter.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Yeah, really cool fucking names as well. I can't remember what it was.
Fucking music, man.
Someone's got mentioned.
Yeah, shit. What was it? It was like, whenever I think of like really cool Japanese names or whatever, all I can think of is Yurosaka Doji, but that's not. That's
I
like
think
an
of
anime series.
M's and Y's, like with U's, like Mew, Mayu.
I don't know, I think
and,
of like H's, like
Yeah.
Moto and
Yeah. There's loads of Y's like as well, which is nice, next to consonants and that.
Here we are anyway.
Well, yeah, Turtles in Time.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Jay's taken on the responsibility of choosing the games again because we've all been too busy. So we
Welcome,
have.
Jay.
We're still in the 16-bit region, are we? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not 8, that's definitely 16.
Yeah, it's definitely 16. 32 was fucking PlayStation, wasn't
Yeah, it's like the graphical era.
it? Yeah. Abe's and that,
Well,
32.
not graphical era, sort of like 3D, you know.
We have old Donny Metallos.
Yeah, my favourite,
Kicking
as
about.
you can see, the first choice.
Loads of sprites. They've gone, like, there's loads of animation in there.
Yeah, I remember the arcade machine had four joysticks.
So it could be the crew,
buttons.
like,
Yeah, the
that's
full crew.
pretty
It's a
sweet.
4-player game. I think the
Watch out for
difficulty
that there.
means I think you do actually have to have more than one guy playing this.
This guy's just pro.
Yeah, this looks a lot like the version that I had on the Sega Mega Drive. But,
Who's this playing this?
It wasn't
Me.
Turtles in
That's you
Time.
playing, okay.
It wasn't
Your
Turtles.
skills, bro.
It wasn't Turtle in Time. It was the Diamond Heist one.
Yeah, they had quite a few decent games.
Like Power Stone Heist or something like that. It was really fucking good. It was really cool as well because you could turn it off from the cheesy American animation and graphics, and turn on the realism Japanese ones. So they were like really dark skinned. They looked like real turtles and stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah, the game stuck really true to the actual cartoons as well. That's what was really good about them.
I don't know. All I can remember the cartoons was underground.
Yeah, in the sewers and that. But the
Yeah.
foot soldiers and all
Yeah,
this was
yeah.
exactly the same as the cartoon.
Yeah, I mean,
all
look at them.
this.
Yeah, with the shuriken and like.
What was this Skull was saying that in the cartoon were the foot
Yeah.
soldiers supposed to be stupid like robots and stuff?
Yeah, they blow up in this.
Yeah,
and they're
it's
not
nonsense.
actual men, they're just creations, aren't they?
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. That's quite funny actually that we covered X amount of topics that I keep trying to go on about now in this one and the last one.
Yeah.
Fucking turtles, 'cause the turtle.
Oh, check this guy out.
Yeah, that's
big
fucking.
in his bum head.
It's
Yeah.
Krang's
That's a
fucking.
proper bum head.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
What was Krang's fucking body's name?
Krang and
Oh shit, yeah.
the muscles.
With the weird voice.
With the fucking
Derp head, like.
Yeah.
goalpost on his head, isn't it?
Oh, there's April, just chilling out.
Yeah, she popped in and said hello. Keep going. Don't stop.
There's a fucking Power Rangers version of a game like this as well, very like the same side-scrolling type of thing.
Yeah, that's.
It was really good.
Yeah, I've got that lined up. Yeah, that's incredibly terrible because it's like Streets of Rage, but you have to move. There's three lines for you to walk in. So there's like a bottom line, a middle line, and a top line of the screen. So you have to jump up between them.
And Streets was like pixel by pixel, wasn't it? You could be anywhere.
Yeah, Streets of Rage, you can just walk across like this, you can just walk anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Power Rangers game is very, very strange. And in Monsters, we'll be on another path and they'll just walk right past you. So this is like, oh, fair enough, mate.
Fucking putties.
Yeah, the putties.
I want to play Dead Pixels again, man. That's fantastic. You
Yeah,
guys
that's a
played
nice
that.
little game.
We played it a
enjoyed
bit.
that, yeah.
Co-op is just a lot of fun. As long as you makes it to the next
Yeah,
thing.
I
it's
think
like, yeah,
I played it with
it's
Arthur
great.
and he just died.
Well, I played it with my mate Chris, and yeah, we had a good time, man. We finished the game, we went back, we played. It's like 3 game modes, isn't there? It's like play it through, and then you can. Second mode is like you play it through and then run back. Or
Oh, it's
something.
fucking
Yeah.
back
And then the
stuff.
third one is like an arena.
I forgot about this guy.
Yeah,
Got fucking
there's
trapped in the
some
fucking thing with the fly and all that.
awesome.
Why is he a jock as well?
Because he was just a guy who turned into a fly from an experiment or something like that.
I remember him being a nerd though. I don't know why he's wearing a jock's fucking.
He's wearing that proper American.
like
I
football
don't know,
jersey,
maybe he's not a jock, maybe he's a nerd who's just got the jock top on.
Yeah.
Maybe whoever
Track and
made
field.
the art
Track and
had
field.
no idea that he was supposed to be a.
Well, that's how it is with most of them, because like the Japanese fucking made the fucking Ghostbusters games and stuff, and they made some really weird fucking
It's
monsters.
very
and that.
weird stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, that sort of shit happens. But
It does.
I don't know. I mean, this is.
Did you hear about that woman in Japan who recently bought? It was just like this apartment block or something. This
Right,
run-down
yeah.
apartment block, and like a whole 2 floors were just packed with old arcade machines, like classic fucking
What?
Street Fighters and all this shit.
Was it abandoned beforehand?
Yeah. It's just like left in
What?
it, just old fucking
That's
factory
probably worth
locked
what
up.
the fucking building was worth in the first place.
Yeah, and it mega find.
Yeah, magnifying, man.
So what? She bought out an old apartment block and just filled it with like retro.
No,
No,
It was
it was
filled
already
with
there.
it.
2 floors was just filled with like packed in, like they were unused and like an old place shut down. So they just
Shit,
packed them
yeah.
in these 2 floors.
It's a lot of
All
joust.
still work and fucking like
Yeah, sometimes if they're rare, like they'll be worth it.
they're all
most of them,
Japanese
yeah.
style, so they're really like fucking flamboyant looking machines just for a tiny little screen. Wicked.
People will buy out, the sort of housing, even if the insides are broken.
Yeah, and
Because
just fit it with something new.
You put a screen in there and a pie, do you know what I mean? With like MAME on it, done.
Tasty.
Yeah, I was thinking about it for a
Yeah,
while.
like,
making an
yeah.
arcade cabinet, but it's fuck it, it's a computer.
Yeah, that's the difficult thing.
I've got a
When once you
USB
use it,
joypad,
it's a
man.
big piece of thing to move around.
Yeah, it is. You can make tabletop ones, they're quite nice.
You
Yeah, the tabletop ones look sick.
you were running this up as Sunday Simulator? Is that
Yeah,
right?
this is the I can't remember the name of it now, but yeah, SNES 64-bit emulator.
Alright. Yeah, because it's strange. Like fucking, I never had a SNES, and the game that I had like this of the Turtles was Mega Drive. Were you a SNES or a Mega Drive?
I was really lucky in that my cousin owned pretty much every single console, handheld thing, and pretty much phone that's ever happened. She loves all that shit, man. She's like, she's about 40 now, which is crazy. But, I was over at her house, playing everything. She gave me the, what's it called? The Sony Game Gear, do you remember that?
Yeah,
So that was like my
that.
first console that I owned. She gave me that.
Did you just say Sony Game Gear?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was Sega.
Sega Game Gear, what am I on
yeah.
about? Yeah, of course, man. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was the first 3D.
Yeah.
Sorry, 3D. First like full color.
Yeah, it was full colour. Batteries
thing
lasted
that
about 5 minutes.
that I remembered.
Sony, yeah, Sega. Indiana Jones, man. That's what it's all about.
Oh, did you see that then?
Oh, it was big news.
Straight at the screen,
Yeah, big move.
breaking the fourth wall.
See, like nerfing the jump attack is kind of the thing to do on this game, especially against those fucking robots. They drain your health, man.
What? They're jumping up and they were trying to knock them back down before they can do that.
Oh no, just so they don't get you, because they get you in combos then. Once
Oh,
they
you
hit you
just-
once and you
yeah.
get caught in their fucking flourish.
I think that's the key in most fighting games, is to just not be on the floor. Because when you're on the floor, you can be grabbed.
Yeah.
I know in a lot of fighting games, some characters don't have like air grab moves, so you can just stay in the air.
Who's your favourite turtle?
I think everyone
I don't know.
would say Michelangelo
Or Donatello.
as a general, but yeah, Donatello was
You know?
always my favourite
Yeah.
because he was the brains for me.
Yeah, he was the nerd. He was.
Yeah,
Was he?
He was the
yeah,
geek.
he always
Yeah.
invented the
I
shit.
could bet him, man.
Leonardo was the captain. And
He was the
like,
leader.
Michelangelo
Raphael-
was the
he's the party
stoner
dude.
party. Yeah.
Raphael
Oh,
was.
true, yes, yeah! Let's get a pizza! man.
Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah, that fuck, oh man.
And then yeah, Raph
Raphael was
just like
the broody one.
Yeah.
Is that you? Did you like Raphael?
Yeah,
I bet you did.
He was good, man. He took shit seriously.
Fair enough.
But I also liked a bit of Michelangelo as well. Leonardo
Yeah,
was good as
I had
well.
him as a fucking figure when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember him. I think
Robot.
one of my friends had him. Yeah, he he did something. It was the line of the turtles where if you like push their stomachs, like their face did something.
Yeah.
Did you have the ones that would backflip? They were like, their legs were really far apart, and you could like press it down. It would like click, right? And then you just press a button and you go whip, and you just do like a really whip fast backflip and land on his sucker pads. It was fucking intense.
No,
Still love that.
didn't
I had
wanna see
this
that.
figure where you could like pull the shell back and then move his arms and limbs in and turn him into a normal turtle. Like
Oh,
those
that's
little limbs
cool.
come out and he was like a regular turtle.
I remember
I
I had this
evolved.
Power Ranger that lit up, and yeah, I remember just climbing into like a trunk, sitting there for about 20 minutes, pressing the button, eyes lighting up. Yeah, it was hella cool, man. We didn't have anything like that. Like none of the kids had anything like that. My dad went to Germany and he came back, and he had this, it lit up. Get in the trunk.
I think the most fucking pointlessly ridiculous turtle toy I had, I think it was a Leonardo, but it was just a regular figure. He wasn't even really posable. His arms and everything was stiff.
Right.
But you could push his head into his shell, like like a turtle does or whatever. But then you just clicked one of his, pulled his like legs together, and his head would pop out. So it's like, what are you gonna do
Why?
with that? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
like, you
suppose
could
it's like
put
a
him next to
power
somebody, so it's like,
headbutt, like-
Yeah.
But that's not very kind of like, that's not RP.
Yeah, it
You know?
doesn't say
I
much
could
about-
just go, yeah, it's a headbutt without the mechanics of his fucking head going in.
Yeah.
It was always difficult to try and play with a set of toys together. You had some kind of toy and then some other kind of toy. You couldn't really do anything because they didn't really do anything together. You know?
Yeah, that's why the Power Rangers ones were quite good, I guess. Because like,
Yeah, you could take bits off other bits and
put them to both other bits, like you had a couple of the Zords or whatever, they could fit together. That was kind of cool.
I never saw the appeal of Action Man,
Yeah, I had loads of them, man, yeah.
Yeah, no, actually,
I used to fucking put like shopping bags over their arms and throw them in the sky,
Yes,
and then
it-
they come down as parachutes. It's like fucking RP to the fault. So RP.
You and Arthur just like, yeah man, they're dropping it.
Yes.
Fucking,
And the fucking Dr. X bag.
I remember the one
fucking
thing I
DX
remember from that
squads,
shit.
Yeah, all the cars and stuff you could get, man.
Like my mate had this one where I lived across the road and he liked Action Man, and he had this one you could squeeze and his face would just explode.
Yeah, all the
gut
little
screeny.
gimmicky ones.
It's a
that they
gut
had.
screeny.
I had
Yeah.
the fucking.
I remember him.
arch
He was
one.
really cool. I like that. There's like I really like dolls, as it were, or action figures. But I like that. That was cool. I like Stretch Armstrong as well. You could just sort of stretch him.
Yeah, me and
It was good.
Ange, me and him and his brother, we used to fucking like just constant fucking imagination, fucking land, constant with this fucking Action Man. Like the amounts of like sprawling novels of like of canon that we'd made. Like, and we had this fucking amazingly intricate fucking canon for all these Action Men because Ange had fucking loads of them. So yeah, we just go on. It was just like they all had their own different characters and personalities and everything. And it was all fucking stupid, but oh man,
I used to
Those were
really
good
enjoy
days.
like getting like Jenga and getting the action, like the little, what are they called, army men, like little plastic army men. Like get the Jenga
Yeah,
and like
yeah. I
build a
used to
city.
fucking have shit loads.
And then, greens would be taking the city and yellows would be like, oh shit, we've got to defend this shit. And they'd because I kind of knew about tabletop games at the time and I knew about sort of Warhammer and that. So I tried to integrate dice. It didn't really work, but it was fun, man. I really enjoyed that. It was good.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, like, apart from like obviously video games, I mean, like Action Man and Lego were probably the most
Legos.
the most
I think-
time sunk
yeah.
into anything.
I
I
had
thought
a
Legos would all ended up
shitload.
in a single bucket.
Yeah, but that was the beauty of it. Because you could
Sort
build
of.
anything.
I always felt really sad.
Why?
Because I was like, oh, there's some beautiful things in there, but I can't really put them together anymore.
Yeah, but you kept the leaflets if you ever wanted to build.
No,
this
no,
story.
yeah, I always lost leaflets.
No. I used to keep those
With
leaflets
the
in case you ever
leaflets at
wanted
the
to
bottom of
rebuild
the
it.
box. They'd line the bottom of the box, so when you tipped it all out, you had the leaflets as well.
Yeah, but I fucking built half that shit so much anyway. I could probably build them fucking back of my hand anyway.
Yeah, that was it. I was
Well, with
build your own
Minecraft
stuff.
stuff, man, we'd get Lego now and be like, oh, child's play.
No, Lego is far superior to Minecraft in terms of like
What?
building. Look, Minecraft is just cubes. Lego is you've got 1 inch, you've got 2 inch, you've got different widths, you've got different lengths.
Actually,
So what you
saying
got? It's the same as Minecraft. You make different lengths by sticking the blocks together. You've got slabs and fucking stairs.
Yeah, so
and you can't
Yes,
automate
you've only
your
got-
Lego as much as you can in Minecraft.
Yeah, and in Minecraft, you know, monsters attack your village. Your thing that you made in Lego, it's just you going, yeah.
Yeah, but no, hang on, wait, no. Like, that's not even an argument because it's really pathetic
You can't
AI.
refute an argument
It's
by
really-
saying that's not an argument.
Yes, I can. It's really.
You just failed.
Well, no, I didn't because here
This
I
is a
am.
really cool level.
Yeah, this is solid. This level.
Look, Minecraft, pathetic AI that once you tool up is like.
Pathetic AI. Well,
Once you
this
hang on,
film-
let you hear me out. Once you tool up, it is no more of a threat. Once you tooled up, it is a piece
I've
of cake,
seen
not
you die
rubbish.
in hardcore tooled up. You get hit by a creeper, or you're fucking out and about and you run out of food.
You go into
or
the
something.
nether and get hit by
You
2
become
ghasts
a
in a
little
row
bit
and
cocky.
die.
Yeah, that's it. The moment you go
It's
into the
not.
nether, you're a fucking target, man. Whether you're tooled up or not.
No.
You even breathe on a zombie pigman, and he's gonna fucking mash you and all his buddies.
And all his buddies as well. That's the thing. He's like, oh boys,
And they fucking chase you down to the
they
death.
call up a ghast, mate.
Yeah.
Why is
yeah,
there
don't think
aliens?
about because it's fucking in time, isn't it?
There's
Sometimes there's
actual
aliens.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about this part.
I like the fact that
Maybe they're like
the whole
tadpoles that have like mutated. They look a bit tadpoley.
Yeah, well, the turtles have mutated, so
You
that's
know,
a possibility.
I would sue if it were me, but it's not me.
Don't
oh,
sue.
he's
don't
done it
sue.
again.
He's so unpro these days.
Yeah. Sorry. Alright.
Nokia are gonna get more fucking more royalties again.
Yeah.
Oh, the boss. I had him as a figure as well. He's fucking wicked, the little boat thing.
It's not real.
Floated in the
Nokia.
bath. That's what I used to do. Love taking toys in the bath. and
Oh,
shit.
he floated in the bath. Yeah, that always made a toy like twice as good.
Yeah,
because you could be
floats
playing
if
with
was
it, right?
built for the bath.
And someone would be like, "Oh, bath time," or you gotta, you know, do something, and you'd be like, "Oh, well, I can take this one in the bath."
That's it.
This
whole
one
new
floats.
story now.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's not a whole new story. It's just a beautiful, glorious new part of the same adventure, you know.
I didn't really do that so much, like, but taking
Oh,
them
mate, they all
outside,
had fun.
Fucking shit,
back garden is the
G.I.
best.
Joes and
Back
shit,
garden
man.
was great, especially if you had like a bit of sand.
Yeah, like a little sand pit or something.
Yeah.
Fucking again, a
Yeah,
whole new
and
fucking
just sandpit.
whole new landscape.
But you know, one thing we used to do is that after watching Star Wars, we used to get one of the Action Men or one of the Lego Men or whatever, and put him in a cup of water and then put him in the freezer. Yeah, so he'd be
So you
frozen in,
torture
he'd be frozen in carbonite and stuff. So you'd have to like get him out.
Your, you know, your what's his name? Toy Story. Jesus Christ, how can I forget his name?
Oh yeah, Sid.
Sid.
Yeah.
That's who you are.
I'm not Sid.
No, you should
No,
not be
well,
mean to
fucking
toys.
hell.
This is the
I
reason
wasn't
why
being me.
I have loads of teddy bears in bags in my house.
No, I fucked up a few Action Men just to get like some fucking RP out of them. I was trying to like recreate a Resident Evil RP, and there was this
Okay.
X-Men guy I had, like X-Man, fucking Dr. X, and he had this big metal fucking arm. So just wedged this trench coat on him, and then covered him in fake blood and shit, zombie him up and that.
Right. Okay.
Fucking- And then just like break a few arms off here, smash a few up here, make him look all zombie. It's good.
Yeah, as I say, I think my brother probably did that to his, but I don't know. Remember doing
But
that.
then, yeah,
I
there's a
remember-
difference between that and the Sid from Toy Story where he's just like
Yeah.
smashing it with a hammer and laughing.
He really thinks there's some kind of life in there and that he's exterminating it. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
it.
worst
Blowing
thing.
up little toy army men. That's like a waste of fucking explosives, man. That
And
costs a lot
army
of
men.
money. Yeah.
You know, once you lose one of them, then you haven't got a full, you know.
Yeah, you need your medic,
stock.
man.
You need your medic. Who's going to stand at the back and die last?
Or your snipe.
That's it. Yeah. I always used to think the guys, the metal detectors, they were always bunk. You know, you get a pack of these fucking guys and they'd be like,
Yeah,
oh,
there's always
look at
one
this."
that's fucking
Put him at the
useless.
back.
Yeah.
Put him back in the box.
He's cannon fodder, mate.
He's fodder. Yeah, he stands. You know,
He's the guy that the medic has to heal.
Human shield. But
I lost my legs.
yeah, that's it.
No,
Shouldn't be
Michelangelo's
simple.
in the house. It's party time.
Well, let's go with his nunchucks there. Nunchuck yarn. Yeah, it's fantastic music. 80s music that you can't really go wrong.
I don't know. Whenever toys used to break, we used to just implement that into the canon. Like when the Action Man lost both of his legs due to falling out of the first story window when we were like playing with them. I think we were doing the parachute thing with the plastic bags essentially, but he just kind of fucking fell.
Yeah.
And his legs
Sometimes
just
How
that
are you
happens,
supposed to
yeah.
avoid those fucking things coming down? That's rubbish.
Oh yeah, some things you can't even see a gap on this game. There is a gap somewhere for you to get through, but it's really hard to
Oh, you can actually move left and right, I suppose.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this. Yeah, sorry I interrupted you. Talking about your extensive canon.
Yeah. Well, we just when the toys broke or whatever, you just implement that into the story.
Fair.
Like when the Action Man fucking came out, his legs obliterated when he fell off out the window. And so he was just up torso, and then he became. He was originally an Action Man, but then because of like his.
Was he then a general or something?
No. Because of his loss in the service of the Action Man,
Right.
he found solace in the X Squad, and became Psycho Cripple.
No, we can't. No, we can't say that.
I was a child. He could fly around, and he had psycho
That's
powers.
fucking wicked, though. That is so RP for a kid, right there. That's
You-
he's
you
moved
gotta-
on.
yeah,
He's
okay.
on the bad side now.
You can't change history, I suppose.
Because the Action Man didn't care about him. He didn't get any. He didn't
Was
get
he shunned
rewards.
by his
That's
fellow
it.
action man?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because they were all
You've
too
got to
cool
be
for
fucking
school.
action in the Action Men team, man. If you ain't got no legs, there's no time
What
for
happened
action.
to it? What was like, you know, how did he get, you know, super flying powers, or was it just, oh, me legs,
No,
they on,
the
what am
X
I gonna do?
the X Squad, Dr. X and Slave and all of them, they sorted him out.
They sorted him. They were
Yeah,
like, have
yeah.
some mutation. Oh!
Yeah, I can't. They must have put him in like some pod or something.
They must have.
Yeah, that's what
That's
they
the
do,
only
man.
way
They
they could have
fuck
done
about with your mutation shit, right?
Is this the same game?
Yeah.
No,
Now
it's the boss, okay.
Now it's a boss time.
Okay.
This the fucking mechanics on this bit.
Now the title of the video makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was like, yo, Turtles and Batman. That's a really cool name for a video, anyway. It's a good enough
Well, yeah, I
name.
guess you could tell what's after.
We'll edit that out too.
This is a fucking solid level. Lots of robots. These
Yeah, they're
guys.
pretty fast and sort of sketchy and dodgy.
Yeah, once they
Agility
catch
to
you
fuck.
like that, they fucking drill your health with those laser beams they got.
Any game, you don't want to be stunned.
John Cena does have a good probably can.
No, yeah, you
don't
don't want to be
understand.
stunned anytime, man.
I'm thinking mainly of WoW. Like, I'm just thinking, you know, you get stunned, you're fucked.
Yeah, no matter what you are.
Yeah. Especially, you know, healer in PvP or healer in a raid or any kind of healer. No, I'm joking. You know, anyone. Even those other ones, you know, those the bring-alongs, the DPS, the bring-alongs.
Oh, the guys that don't really mean much.
The guys who don't really mean much, the ones who do all the damage.
Yeah, the guys who do all the damage, but they're 10 a penny.
It is horrible. It is.
I like falling in those ranks though, because there's no true responsibility like a healer or tank.
No.
You can noticeably tell when they're not
Sometimes
doing
you've
their
got to
job
spread
and they're
apart,
fucking up.
and sometimes you've got to come together.
DPS, there's usually
If
like
there's a chain
bunch.
attaching you to matey, you probably got to run away. Well, you might want to run closer. Probably
Yeah.
best read it first. But yeah, you know, that's why, you know, let's thank all those tanks out there. Hooray
Yeah,
for tanks.
yeah, we salute you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of palette shifting animation there.
Palette shifting.
Yeah, with the colours.
Oh right. Didn't see that.
Shifting
So
and
there was
pallets, mate.
New tech on the Mega Drive.
SNES.
Well,
SNES.
it's same
Yeah.
era,
I think the SNES was more fucking. What's the word I'm looking for?
It was more robust.
Superior.
It was more robust,
Mega
man.
Drive.
It felt like it was.
No, it was a superior because there were ports. I'm pretty sure I played Pit Fighter on the Mega Drive, and that was perfect.
Oh, check that move out.
But the moment I played on the
Ding, ding, ding.
SNES, it was too fast, too overpowered, and wasn't the same game. It was just like things were happening so much faster.
That just means it was a bad port on part of the developers, though. But I mean, like,
Yeah, but it means that the
both.
game's more superior. That it could run a game a lot fucking better and faster. It had more ability to do so. You know.
I'd have to disagree. I think if you've got a piece of hardware that's got software on it, okay, and that software can then be very easily ported to something else, then that means it's a good piece of hardware. Because
Yeah,
it's
I'd-
simple. And
yeah.
it's,
Yeah, but no, tech-wise, I
universal.
mean, one wasn't really better than the other, was it?
Tough one.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. There were just a lot of games I played on the Mega Drive and then the SNES, but they were much better on the SNES in terms of speed and overall just look and feel. They were better look and feel.
I do agree it was more robust. When you played it, you didn't. Every time you pressed the button, you felt that you pressed the button. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Was it like that,
like
you know?
the controllers, it lends itself better to beat 'em ups and stuff like that. And like there's no
But
argument there. But
Again,
you know,
it's hard to rate because the games that were built only for the Mega Drive were as equal as the games that were only built for the SNES, you can only rate the ports, can't you? Because
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, one of the most famous, like one of the most biggest ports.
Sonic Run fucking.
Yeah, you're right there. You can only rate the ports when you're looking at, a distinguishment between two consoles. That's all you've got. You can't be like, oh well, this fucking special feature exclusive here was amazing. 'Cause it doesn't.
Well, Aladdin was better on the Mega Drive than anything else.
Yeah, that's how I feel about some games because of just they were.
Aladdin was a great game.
That's how I remember them
on the
first
Game
off, and that's how it worked best. Some games are just. Yeah.
Aladdin was fucking solid, though. Oh my god.
The Aladdin on the SNES is fucking shit in comparison.
Yeah.
To the Mega Drive version, yeah.
Me and Henry only just got completed
I've seen
that
the
like
dog.
long ago.
Yeah, I always
Puppy.
get as far as the fucking.
You got to the magic carpet coming out
yeah,
of
you have to fly out
the mouth.
That's solid, that level.
And even if you got past that,
Always.
the final level in the temple, in the palace, was fucking solid. But I got there a few times, but then defeating Jafar was impossible. Like me and Henry had only just done it like a couple of years ago.
I've
at
never
the age
even
of, like,
seen
20 whatever.
Jafar on that game, man. I never got past the cave. It was just, even that was solid. But that's what was good, man. Gameplay. There's no, I don't even think there's a difficulty setting on Aladdin, is there?
No,
It was
probably
just
not.
just one setting.
And yeah, there's
It's like the Lion
cool
King,
bonus
man. I
build
loved
levels.
the Lion King on the Mega Drive.
Lion King was
That
really
was
good
a
as well.
fucking
Yeah.
excellent game.
Is that the platforming line?
I think the second or the third level where you've got to do all the jumping from the giraffes and the fucking ostriches, and you get
On the
fucking
heads,
Hakuna Matata tune in the back. It's like, yeah, man, this is fucking sweet.
I don't think I haven't completed that.
No, again, that like, you get to a fire cave when you're like a bit more adult and you're like a proper lion, and that's as far as I ever get, and can never make it to the fucking hyenas or what's his name, Scar.
I can't actually remember that far ahead. Actually,
Watch out.
this just came flying back to me like it stung to the face.
Flying straight into his face.
Almost knocked
Um,
him out.
Actually.
I had a copy of The Lion King as this kid traded me my Lion King for his Power Rangers game, which was good, but not in no way superior. And then moved house, and I never got my Lion King.
I had someone do that with my Zelda Gold on the NES, the
Never.
original Zelda. I
Never.
traded it for just for a little while for like Chipmunks and a couple of other Mario 3. That was
Zelda now.
and yeah, fucking he moved away.
Oh.
That was my favourite game ever, man. Didn't even complete that. Got to like the last fucking tomb or whatever it was.
You guys like Crash Bandicoot, you played that, right?
That's the
to
best.
death, man.
Yeah. I remember specific memory. Angie's older brother's primary school was having a do like a fair.
Okay.
And
like
there was one of these.
Real good fake.
Yeah, it was a proper fake bit. You don't have this anymore, but anyway.
And then bring them
No,
by.
there's only
motherfuckers.
fairs now. Only fairs. There's no actual
here's the
fates.
boss.
Fates of
Well, like, no coconut shies and nothing like that. It's all gone out of fashion.
Yeah.
Why is it a coconut shy?
I'm not sure.
Yes.
Maybe a shy is like a small shelter.
Yeah,
So-
I think it's just
Yeah, like here's where you play the coconuts. It's a coconut shy.
yeah.
Maybe,
I don't know.
potentially.
What were you saying? 'Cause I wanted to say something about Crash
Awkward
Bandicoot.
boss.
Oh yeah. Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, there was a when it was like get like complete like the first level or complete the first boss or do X on Crash Bandicoot to win like this awesome prize or whatever. And then me and Ted, Andrew's older brother, we sat down and completed it in one go, one continue, and just complete the whole game.
Nice.
Um,
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, we would just fucking kick ass at it 'cause we played it to death. That's
I
all we
played
pretty
that
much
game
did
to
was play
death.
video games. Like, that's
Yeah,
right.
one go all the way through is pretty damn impressive. I was just gonna say like
Basically, it was really annoying because what was funny was all the kids were queuing up to have a go, and we were just like,
let's smash through it in one go. All the kids left. It's time for mum to pick them up.
yeah, we were just showing off being bastards.
Yeah, you couple of dickheads. Then some of those kids didn't even have consoles.
Yeah, fuck
That's
us.
harsh as fuck.
No, they did. It was a rich area.
Oh,
I was poor. I was
justify
poorer
it.
than everybody
Some of
else.
those kids had never even seen what you were playing, and they were like, "I can't wait, Mum, to get to go on this." And then Mum had to explain to them, "Hey, these two kids are just fucking."
Well, these rich kids, I'm afraid
fuck 'em.
they've got the game, so they've played it, Jimmy.
So they've come to show their
They've come
skills.
to show their skills off, and I don't think you're really gonna get a go, Jimmy.
You can't go to.
We can't get ice cream on the way home, but maybe we can have some new shoes.
Look, you can't go to like a Dota 2 tournament to be like, I want to have a go on Dota 2. You have to have played the game to participate, and that's what this was.
No, that's not a fucking tournament. Crash Bandicoot though.
Yeah,
That was a
it's-
fate.
there's
Someone
prizes
come up with a
involved.
nice idea.
If there was
There's
a
prizes
prize,
bring
involved.
kids together.
There's prizes involved.
And
That means
lo and behold, we've got two smart asses here.
lo and behold.
Like, but because they're kids, we can't actually tell them to get off the thing because they've not done anything wrong. They're playing by the rules. So yeah,
We were playing to
by the
win.
rules. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
You
you gotta play to
exploited
win.
the rules and you did.
You gotta play to win, otherwise you're not really playing, are you? Just sort of participating.
No,
You know, participating is just a competition.
but
What's this about? What's going on?
basically you have to get as many guys and throw them.
I don't like the view.
Shredder.
Oh right, okay.
Because he's grabbing you when you stand still. Just keep
When
on
it's
the move.
red, he's got you in his sights or something.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Oh, he's got you there.
He's fucking you up. He's all
Yeah.
over you.
It's pretty awkward.
Oh yeah. Crash Bandicoot. Let's just finish that point. Basically, I played that game. We all played it a lot, and you know there was super cheat codes, right? I never wrote them down, but I had this friend who knew them, and I used to ring him every day for those codes. Never wrote them down. I wonder why that is.
Because you just felt lonely, you wanted an excuse to call your friends.
Might watch this one day. Probably won't.
Did you ever get all the crystals?
Yeah,
I
did,
completed
man.
that game 100%.
Yeah,
man.
100 and 100.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. What happens to
You
that
have to
fucking...
get them all to then be able to jump,
To jump over the whole
to that thing
Yeah.
to the end, which you get some fucking nonsense piece of shit when you realise, my god, I just spent ages getting
I just
the
spent a
crystals.
year
And
getting
nothing.
good at this game to get all the crystals.
Just to get an
to
extra
go
little
all the way
bit of-
down the platform that I couldn't walk along because there was no platform.
Yeah, essentially.
Thing. Corridor.
I like getting some of the crystals unlocked, some shit in earlier levels that you went back to get those secret areas to get other crystals. That's
there were
nice.
certain
That's a
ones
nice
that were
mechanic.
almost essential.
But, yeah,
Like,
that's it. You had to do it to 100%
to go back
level.
and get those things.
get all the
Like,
boxes and
to get your hubdigus.
shit. But yeah, it was annoying to not offer you much at the end. Even if you got some bonus levels, it would have been fucking.
They barely offered you shit back in those days anyway.
No man, you completed
No,
the game and that was the joy of it.
That's kind of like the fucking Easter egg that they give you in it.
An Easter egg it was a huge thing. Like you mean they put something in the game that only a few people would see?
Oh
They
yes,
code
I
it.
have Mega Gamer fucking credits. That was what it was about, innit? Just being like,
So-
yeah, I've done this, you've done it. That was what it was about.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
showing off.
good. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was good.
I don't know. Easter eggs are good. Like the skulls.
What is
in
WoW
Halo.
but one big fucking show off?
Like it's a game.
Yeah, it's a pretty fucking big game.
It's not a show off at all. You played it to level 43.
And it's kind of like
and then you left.
You
what
can
if-
tell
You
how
can't judge the
well
game.
it is
You've not
because
done
how
it.
many
But
games
That's
have
the main
copied
mechanic
its
of it is
overall
getting the
look and
best
feel.
armor and the best gear and being like, haha, I am the best.
The best
What
thing for
game
me
is
in WoW
that?
is defeating a boss. When you defeat a boss with a mechanic and everyone's tried really hard, DPS'd as hard as they can and used everything a dozen times, and you finally down him after a million attempts or whatever the fuck it's taking him. Yeah, that's good. And you all cheer together. Man, I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
in
for
vanilla
being
WoW,
the best,
man,
for showing
we
off, I
down-
did this
you were
boss.
down the
That's
last
what
boss,
it's
and
all
people
about.
on TeamSpeak would cry. They would cry, mate. It was amazing.
Yeah, because they showed off. They did the best. They got the thing.
No, it's teamwork, man.
Yeah, but it's
It's
still,
about-
yeah, but you
but
show off
I
as a
don't
team.
know. I don't know
As-
what's
with a team manager.
different from that from any other game where you just get the stuff to win the game.
That's what I'm going on about.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
all
but
games are
you-
show-offs. A game's joke. Is
That's not what you're trying to say. Though.
Games
That's-
are a joke,
yeah.
is what you're about to say.
I know I'm saying there's nothing wrong with completing a game and then that being the rewards to be like, haha, I completed the game.
Yeah, that's full on.
Yeah,
There's
cool.
nothing wrong with that.
That's all I'm coming from.
I
think
just
that's-
sounded like you were saying, oh,
I think
don't
you
get
just
the
made a
point
prick of
in
yourself
WoW.
a little bit.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, you did because you were fighting against it when you actually agree with me. You didn't stop to go, David, what do you actually mean? You just went, oh, ha ha ha, he's obviously wrong, I'm going to tell him off.
You misjudged WoW. And
Yeah.
you're saying, like,
I'm misjudged
all
WoW, what are you
games
about?
are for showing off.
Yeah.
If you're in an online game, you're a show-off tryhard.
What are you on
That's what you're
about?
basically saying.
Don't tell me what I'm basically saying. Tell me what I am legitimately saying.
That's
Don't
what you're
imply
legitimately
things
saying.
onto me.
I'm not implying that's legitimately what you just said.
Oh, quote me. What did I just say?
I don't fucking know.
Well, where come on? What are you on about?
Yeah,
You said some shit.
You were talking about how WoW was all fucking.
It's all about showing off, yeah.
Yeah, but depends what you want to play it for. That's why WoW is so good, because you can play it to show off and be all like PvP, I'm the best, I've down the
Look at his gears, ooh, look at his conquest gears, ooh.
Or you can be like, I'm just going to go and fish for a bit.
Or you can get a
but
nice
no,
guild
because,
and
like,
just like...
Because I like to
times.
fish, or I like to go and do some archaeology.
I'm
There's no
just-
showing
I'm
off
saying,
about that.
I fucking
Like,
love fishing.
I've played the
there
game.
is, 'cause
Not
you can still-
once have I showed off, because
No,
there's nothing for me to show off about.
No,
I've never
because
seen you do
everyone's
it,
already
kind of
done it
try
and
hard
it's
in.
No, because it's still,
And
it's
I've
still
only just got
like you
into
can still
it.
show off to yourself, like id ego kind of thing going on.
Oh, you're
like
showing
Final
off to
Fan-
yourself.
Final
Even
Fantasy.
still, how I rate it,
Yeah.
I know that there are a billion other players that have played this since it was out and could floor me in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
no
but
matter
there's
how
also
good
millions
I
that have failed to
got.
get that
I know
far.
that there's no like showing off for
There
me
is,
to do.
because
He
it's still
plays the
still
game
millions
because he
that have failed
enjoys
to
it.
get
We're
that
taking,
far.
I-
Yeah, but where'd you get that enjoyment from? You
I-
get enjoyment from completion, from fucking boasting to yourself that I completed this.
I get my joy
it's
from
more
group
of just-
experience and group completion together.
Yeah, well then you get a fucking hard on from like being a good team player, whatever. It's
Yeah,
still
but
the same,
it's no
same kind of
difference
fucking
than
thing.
starting a jigsaw
I'm not going
puzzle.
to talk anymore. I'm going to continue to let you dig this hole.
I'm just
Yeah.
fucking hole. I am.
It's
fucking
like
Lord of the Nest.
starting-
I'm going to stand back.
I'm up on the fucking veranda, mate.
Are
I'm
you a
loving it.
golden god? Yeah. Are you an
Mm,
Adonis, a man who is, transcended?
Oh, he's trying to fucking strawman me now.
I'm gonna dig it hole.
It's like starting any fucking challenge, and you want to complete the challenge, you complete the challenge. That is
is that a
the
bad thing?
fundamental thing of it, isn't it?
Not a
Yeah.
bad thing. It's
And the
all right.
challenge could be, I want to show off to said fucking other people, or the challenge could be, I just want to do a bit of this. There's no showing off involved in doing a bit of that. I just like doing a bit of that. Even if you're going to do some fishing, you're not showing off to yourself, because it's just pressing a button. So you're not, unless you're a real, like, simpleton, and you're going to be like, fucking yeah, man! Wow, I just caught a fucking toad or something.
Bit of weeds.
Yeah. Then
Your
fair
fishing
play,
and
but-
skill. Your skill in fishing has reached level 60.
Yeah, but okay, no. Point
Yeah, I think
in
that's more
case.
surprise.
Final Fantasy VIII, right? Very easy, but very time-consuming to get all the fucking cards. And that was for nobody's benefit but yourself. But how well did you feel about completing the collection?
I never
It's the same kind of
completed the
thing.
card collection because every
What's
card
wrong
I
with
got,
that? What's your point? Like, what is your point? What's wrong with that?
I refined cards
The joy
for
from
items.
completing games like this comes from within, not from what you get back from it.
No, not
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
I get a lot back from it. I get joy and happiness from it.
Okay,
And-
so
and there's-
you
and
can't do it.
there's
You
a
can't just do it
challenge.
for yourself.
There's a mental challenge.
I
that
am
you-
doing it for myself.
What are you going on about?
What are you?
If it's for yourself, then that isn't an argument against what I'm saying.
It's not. Yeah, it's for myself. I
No,
enjoy
but you've
it.
broken
makes
it
me
down
happy.
differently now. You were saying before it's showing off.
Yes.
To yourself.
This is
No,
why
you
you should
just-
just let him
That's
dig a
not
hole.
showing off.
No, you've just asked me to elaborate on what I meant. I haven't changed my position.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
I don't know. I
Level
still
Level
don't get.
43.
I still don't get what you mean by showing off to yourself because
No, he
that's
doesn't.
not.
He doesn't know what he's on about.
No, the feeling you
He
get
said
when you
something, now
100%.
he's backing up.
The feeling you get when you unlock
If
the
you've got a
tuxedo in Metal
split
Gear Solid,
personality.
that's for nobody else necessarily. You can have it as bragging rights in the school playground, which is good, but it's like the showing off. But you can also show off to yourself like the good feeling of, yeah, I got the fucking tuxedo in fucking Metal Gear Solid. I
Agreed.
100%.
What is that
Yeah,
about?
but that's not. Yeah, that's
Nothing's
not
a bad
showing
thing.
off.
You
It's
were
a
a minute
different
ago.
word.
No, I'm saying that's a good thing about video games. You don't have to you don't have to be rewarded with something, but just the achievement of getting it.
I think you could have worded it
Yeah,
better, but I think
but that's
you know
not
what you're talking
That's not showing off.
about. I wouldn't
to
call it
yourself.
showing off to
No,
yourself.
that's
You're
being
You are.
Proud.
You're
That's
proving. You're
pride.
proving yourself. You proved
That's-
that you could do it. You are showing off to yourself, essentially.
I like turtles.
That's
Okay.
fair.
I think they're cool.
Good for you.
They got shells on them and that.
I'd hate to be a turtle though.
Yeah. Well, they live a long time, but they don't get to do much.
It must be uncomfortable.
Oh, he's so chuffed.
Yeah, it's Iron Man. He's
And
off.
he's off somehow. That
Star
never
Trek.
happens. Yeah, that never happens. You know.
Beam me up, Scotty Jim.
There's Charizard.
Oh, it's going to
movies.
fucking dinosaur times now.
Oh, you've just in Dinosaur Times.
Oh, right.
You weren't watching.
Where's
Yeah.
Batman?
It's Pirate Times now, man.
Is it? Oh shit.
This is fucking
They had
hard.
an amazing pirate level on Diamond Heist Turtles. It was really good.
Yeah, it's probably not far off this one.
Has it got on this where you walk onto planks and planks come up and hit you in the face?
I think so, yeah. It's got dodgy fucking floor traps and shit. There's traps everywhere on this fucking level.
Yeah,
I think this is the one that killed me off.
Well, same, yeah. If you
Yeah,
walk on
yeah.
that, it comes up and hits you in the face. It's basically the exact same game. They've
Like
just added
Sideshow
different
Bob
levels.
and the Rakes, man.
Music's kind of samey now. They haven't really tried that hard, you know.
Yeah, well, again, these were built for arcades. They were never built originally for consoles.
That's true.
They ported
The
them to
arcades
consoles.
were sort of like their music wasn't that great. I mean,
It's
a
like
few of them.
every Saturday or every couple of days, kids would be on them, so you would forget about it.
Oh,
You
he's
does.
had it in the face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and onto the other one. Oh, I thought it would. It's not that mean.
I'm not sure even if I recognised them at this point. I think I did. I hope I did.
They're giving me health back.
We're going for Sideshow Bobbit again.
Oh, yeah. He's fucking in a circle, fucking rakes. Fucking
It's
Ctrl
fucking
cover.
ridiculous. It's like the same 3 rakes as well. He didn't need all the other rakes because he just goes from one to the same. You fucking idiot.
There were only about 5 or 6 Sideshow Bob heavy episodes, and they were some of the best.
Yeah, like that same episode, he's fucking under the car, and they're all like, they don't even know he's there. And he's like, let's drive over that cactus field, kids. Yeah! And he's just like, no! And then you hear him say, it's like, oh, fucking hell. Yeah, like season fucking like 8, 9, 10 were the best, man. Like,
I wouldn't even know which ones are which, you know.
Homer versus
Nice
the
start.
18th Amendment when he's like the beer baron and they fucking bring in alcohol prohibition.
Yeah.
That's like
That's a
fucking
good episode.
wild fun.
One of my favourites was Homer the Hermit. I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, I
You
think
know, where he's like, Marge, no, I am not going to church this Sunday.
yeah.
I'm going to walk around, I'm going to listen to music, and I'm going to have a pee with the door open.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was quite an early series. Yeah, I mean,
That's
they
one of my
fucking went
favourites.
well downhill after about 12.
Bruh.
They're still
26 now.
watchable though. It's The Simpsons.
Yeah,
It's The Simpsons.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of like a.
It's, yeah, I mean-
Give a go.
South
maybe
Park's a bit
you
more.
might be right.
Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
they've
it's-
had
it's-
what,
it's-
30 seasons or something, 25.
Yeah, it's about 29.
Well, you know what?
30.
It's got to be 25 because I'm 25 and it
No,
came
no,
out.
no. It's more than that. I think.
Is it one a year though?
I've no
I
idea.
think they've managed to squeeze.
They've
an
squeezed a
extra
few in.
couple.
Okay.
They've got to the point though where they're now like the Dragon and Lame Horse thing has just gone too far, and they might as well just carry on now because they've already ruined it. Really, like the show is just generally pretty shit. So
I love that South Park joke. Simpsons did it.
yeah, but now it's come to the point where South Park did it as well. Like they need to fucking drop that hat as well. Like
Yeah, well, I feel that their
that's
last
that's, I don't
series
think that's even
was still really good compared to
what
like.
was
this-
it? What was the
Uh,
last
it
one?
had the 3 episodes they linked in with their game, which were the Game of Thrones inspired episodes. That tied in with Black Friday as well as the PS4, Xbox fucking.
Yeah, I swear they already did that.
That's just no, not to that level. That was like really good, but like some of the other episodes, like the Minecraft episode, I think
That's
was
a
in
good
the same series as well. That was pretty fucking good. For what it was.
Okay, they had
The
one,
WoW
they had one or
episode,
two.
I think.
But that's WoW.
I'm just a
that is.
level 1 noob.
That is really old. That one.
Yeah,
That's
but
like
that was
season 7 or something.
Anyone who's ever played WoW will instantly scoff at that and be like, "Oh, I can't play WoW. He's completely ungeared. It doesn't make any sense. Why can he cast magic and use a dagger? Why is he melee and also a caster? Why is he in Arathi Basin? Why is he in Arathi Highlands?
Yeah, you've
Why-
recently watched that.
Yeah.
I could. Yeah, I should probably watch it.
You should watch it
I
again
watched
now
it
with
before
your
I played
knowledge.
WoW.
Yeah. You'll definitely get more of a kick out of it, man.
Because
The
the way
idea-
they talk about it, like Cartman's like, oh yeah, you just go and grind for a bit.
Yeah.
Grind the
boars
fucking
and shit,
boars until they're like level fucking 80 or whatever it
You
was.
wouldn't do that now.
You could never do that. It's a complete another fabrication. Once you
But
get
that-
past the level of the balls, you know.
That guy managed to fucking level to 90 in Pandaria without choosing a side though, fair play.
Yeah, using the herbalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, with his herbalism and his, I think probably herbalism and mining. And he's, wandering about
Yeah.
doing pet battles, I guess, as well.
What would be the point of that though?
Just
wanted
to be
prove
someone
that he could be a neutral
yeah,
character. He
that
was no
falls
longer
into your
alive.
category of showing off because he
Yeah.
can say, "I have not chosen a side.
His name
I'm
is
so
Double Agent."
impartial, but I'm level 90, motherfuckers."
And loads of people make a Pandarian sort of like character noobs and go and sort of like talk to him, and he might be there collecting herbs,
Yeah.
which is kind of, I don't know. It doesn't.
Thinking maybe one day he might
WoW to
fucking-
me is nice because you can, you get a group and you fucking and around everywhere. It's big.
Yeah, that's
Huge.
it. If you find a fucking packed server, man, like a good server.
Something like Outland EU, or like, you know, shout out to, you know, Hellscream Agrimar, also known as Agrimar, Agriscream.
I
was there on the day, man. The day they merged. Well, obviously it was a few days ago.
Yeah, I was crazy coming on after, man, and just seeing the sheer amount of influx.
The
of
happiness from all the Hellscream people, because what was really nice is I used to play on Hellscream, and I moved to Agrimar because it was more populated, and they chose to merge those two realms, which was just awesome. I could use all of my characters again.
We should probably talk about being on a new game.
As you can see.
Oh, right, yeah, that's Batman.
Adventures of Batman.
Batman's
classic
I hate Batman.
Why
cartoon.
you hate Batman?
He's a dick.
This cartoon
He's pointless.
series
pointless.
was fucking awesome, man.
He proves that you can overcome, you know, your obstacles and.
If you've got a lot of money.
If you've got a lot of money, then you're sorted.
He has absolutely no fucking character. He has no.
Yeah,
he has
as
no
a
personality.
superhero in brackets, I'll put that.
The only thing he's good for is villains. That's pretty much the only thing he's good for.
He's not. Yeah,
they've probably realised that. They've been like, shit, he don't do anything.
Well, yeah,
We've got to make him fight some
He's
badasses, man.
He's got nothing.
All he is money and moody.
And people around him who've helped, like that guy who made his shit.
Yeah, his mate, like.
Yeah,
it's butler dudes. There's butler dude. There's every fucking thing.
Yeah, and the guy in the fucking place that he works at who's fucking geared him up. Like in the films, I can't remember.
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. You know, that's where he got all his tools from. He didn't make those fucking machines.
No, he can't make shit. He's just like, let me order in a batch of cool things. You know?
Yeah.
Butler, get me some cool things. Then he's off, and he's getting battered by people, and he's like, Butler, why aren't I winning?
Why am I setting on fire? See fucking shit. But as a game goes, this game wasn't that bad. I quite enjoyed it thoroughly. And
you quite enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah.
I quite like it so far. It looks like interesting. Although, like, having said that, I mean, it's kind of unfair. Like, you got that meme with Spider-Man without his fucking web stuff is just a man. Superman without his with his kryptonite web is just a man. Batman without his money is some man with kung fu,
you just
so
throw
he
a
wins.
bat at him and he cries.
But,
I'm scared.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, personality-wise, he is boring as fuck. But he does have some good films and stuff. And I liked the old
it's because
cheesy
it's
Batman.
a lot darker. Because his storyline, his canon and shit, is a hell of a lot darker than most others. Like Spider-Man is very whiny and like, I love you. Where Batman's a lot more fucking. The people he deals with, like Joker, for instance, is fucking a lot more twisted. And you know, a lot of the other characters.
Spider-Man's like the Michael Cera of like, you know, superheroes.
Yeah. And Superman I never liked because it was like, I could do fucking everything, but then everyone just uses kryptonite against him when he can't do nothing. So yeah, he's just.
It's a bit sort of basic.
The only one
isn't
I'd watch is the Doomsday one where he fucking gets murked.
Yeah.
Just because that's something that's
I kind of
interesting.
like the
in it,
Hulk, man. I like the Jekyll and Hyde thing. You know, you can't help it, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I never really watched that, to be honest.
Well, I'm just talking like as a superheroes
Yeah, as
in
a general
general.
storyline.
Did you watch the BBC
Power?
The BBC remake adaptation thing of Jekyll and Hyde with what's his face?
Nesbitt.
Nesbitt.
Yeah. James Nesbitt.
Cold Feet or whatever. It was really fucking good.
Yeah, it
miniseries.
looked fucking deep.
Really good.
Like the
miniseries.
Sherlock
I can't actually
Holmes
remember what the
one
fuck
they do
happens,
is
but
alright.
it was really good. Did you see Triangle either?
Triangle.
Is that film? Yeah.
No, it was another miniseries. I can't remember who it was by.
I've seen the film.
was
Triangle.
like-
Have you seen that?
HBO kind of stuff.
Badly shot. But,
It was about Bermuda Triangle.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about
Little
that before.
miniseries.
Yeah.
It's fucking wicked. I've got it on DVD there. So
Deep.
it's well good. I tell you what though.
Shout out to the
oh,
Bermudes.
he's headless. Why can't his body fight on his own? So if I was to make a robot, I'd put his brains in his foot. Do you get me? Or like, you know, in his spleen.
Now this level just gets out of control and escalates fucking way too quickly.
Why is the Joker using dice? I don't get that. He's not a gambler.
Is it not to do with Harlequin?
Okay.
She was about, wasn't she?
Yeah, I suppose she's got a theme.
A circusy theme.
Before you're going on about the Batman series and all this and blah blah blah, and yeah, those are a little more fucking thing. What I did like about Batman was the original fucking live action stuff because it was just fucking stupid and silly.
Oh yeah, the classic
I enjoyed
90s
that.
films.
No,
like
the series.
originally. Like,
Oh no, yeah, the old fucking
1960s,
Really, really
60s,
crap.
Yeah. Where they're fucking
series.
carrying a big bomb, looking for somewhere to throw
Yeah,
it.
it was great.
But the bomb's got bomb written on it.
Yeah.
And things like that. Yeah.
Some guy rushes in with a sort of smash thing and then rushes out like
It was
It
like
was cool, man.
that was when it wasn't. People weren't taking themselves so seriously like he is now. When he's like, oh, Batman. It's like what happened to wrestling when wrestling was
Yeah,
sick.
but
and now it takes itself
we've
serious.
come a long way since then. Though. That was like the beginning of fucking TV.
I don't-
People
I don't
were
really-
first
I
taking.
think we haven't come a long way.
Well,
If you put
I
it
mean, in terms
I
of
think
like
we've gone backwards. I'm not
what
going to
we
agree with you.
what we get stimulated by in terms of
Oh,
TV.
the general populace, I
Yeah,
agree.
that's what I mean.
Personally, I think we've gone backwards.
Well, yeah, the general populace.
Hit this way.
Oh yeah, I
Always.
figured out by just getting right on the front and just hitting a load of kicks, you're safe.
Yeah.
So that's the sweet spot. There's usually a sweet spot in all these games.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
With the bosses is always generally like a.
Look at him
big
going. He's just
exploitation.
going for it.
But in a
Oh,
minute, the
it's-
scene changes, so the trains come towards us, and then it's even harder then because he's throwing bombs at you from the side, and you've got a very narrow bit to stand. It's awkward.
This is quite fucking. What's the word? But then you get those loop-de-loops, like fucking vertigo. Stomach churning.
Terrors.
I love roller coasters.
Twin terrors. Yeah.
I haven't been on one in ages.
I haven't been on one in a good couple of years, man.
It's been a few years.
But I do love them. I do. If there's an extra queue to sit at the front, I'll do that too. Because you're not doing that, that's better.
No, the back.
I
It's
mean,
worth 20 minutes.
The back is the most intense. That's what people don't get. Like you had the front, so there's nothing like in front of you, but the back gets the most of like the whiplash and stuff.
I tend to
It's
disagree,
not about the
given that you're on a
whiplash.
track.
Yeah,
When you
it's like-
sit at the front, when
You're
you
on a
go,
track,
it's,
man.
it's that first bit where you go over the edge. You've got no one in front of you, so you can
Yeah, but
literally
you're also
see the
but you're also the
nothingness.
slowest. The back gets the most.
Yeah, I
speed.
know, but it's not about. It depends what you go for, innit? Most people want like that. Oh my god, am I gonna fucking just drop?
I like
'Cause it
roller
gives you
coasters
that
for the
like
view.
drop.
I like to see what's going on, you know? Especially
Yeah,
like,
and
you know,
it
in a
depends
blizzard
what you
or
go on. Some of an incline, don't they, these days, where you actually come like inwards and then
Yeah,
drop.
they'll come in like, you
And
know,
or they hold you for a second.
oververt, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you got Oblivion.
I like that.
and
You
things
got
like
Oblivion is the obvious example that's like probably the oldest one that does that. Well, at least in this controller.
that. Yeah, I know the Saw. They made a Saw one at Alton Towers.
went on
and
Saw,
it was
that's
like
right.
fucking.
Wasn't that the one we just kind of go up and down?
Yeah, so I think
it is,
so.
alright.
It's got fucking blades and that coming out of different places.
I liked Rita Queen of Speed. That was the best one I've ever been on in this country.
What?
Rita Queen of Speed.
No idea.
It was Alton Towers, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Alton Towers. Came for like an hour, then another half an hour to go on the front. It was worth it. It was 0 to, I think it was like they advertised it as like 0 to 70 or 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds or something. And yeah, it was that fast. No denying that. That's some good shit.
Yeah, I like the ones where where the track's above you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's scary.
Yeah, the
'cause
loops on
Oh.
them are really.
I feel like
fucking-
I'm gonna get trapped. Like my arm's gonna get caught when I'm in that kind of shit. I think that adds to the flavour.
Yeah, that's always a risk. Always a risk.
There's a one in America, Six Flags. I can't remember which one. Fucking, you like positioned horizontally.
So you're lying down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's
one
like
of them.
Flight of the Dragon, I think it's called. And yeah, so you basically like.
Alton Towers Air, same thing.
Oh, there we go then. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good ride. I screamed a lot on that ride. That's a good one. Yeah, I've been on that a few times.
Yeah.
I
I
love that
never went to
Disneyland though.
Alton Towers. I would like to go.
Yeah, I know.
Have you not been?
No.
Oh,
The most
boys.
intense roller coaster.
I've been to Oakwood.
Oh,
Spain.
boys,
That's-
oh, you're missing
That's
out.
about it.
It's better.
I've been to more French ones than I have fucking
I've been to quite a few French ones myself, yeah.
Asterix and fucking Disneyland and.
Yeah. Paris, Disneyland Paris is good. Really nice place. Yeah, we should go to Alton Towers.
It's weird. Yeah, that would be good. I would like to go. But
Yeah,
look at
it's
that
just
little
the
graphical
sheer
gl-
amount
that
of
little graphical
queuing.
glitch there
You
next to
can't
Batman.
get on most of the rides in one day because of just how fucking busy
No,
it
you
is
can't.
and
You,
how
you're
much.
probably right.
Even if you buy the super fucking pass, you still have to queue because of all the people who have bought the super pass.
Yeah.
And it's just
It's like
everyone who
fast track,
goes
you
to
know.
Alton Towers has always said, "Yeah, we got on about 3 rides." And it just seems a shame. It's like Asterix. I remember being able to fucking go on, even though there was only like 2 roller coasters in total at the time I was there. It was still good, but yeah, there's more at Alton Towers.
Yeah, you got to decide, man. You got to be like, oh, we're going to go on these 3 roller coasters, and then we're going to go and have a donut and go on the cups. You know, that's what you got to do. It's the only real way you can do. Like with Disneyland, they've got it worked out, man. You can go on like 10 rides a day if you're good.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. I mean, like
They got enough, I mean,
Asterix has got plenty of fucking water rides, like
It does.
fucking river sticks and that.
I've never been to a proper water park.
Donuts and shit. Oh, but a proper water park's good.
You've not lived.
Mm,
They're gonna
yeah.
take you to fucking, you know, Alton Towers and then.
Thought Park and shit like that. The proper water parks, man. They're like
Oh,
they
Thought
look
Park. Yeah, I
amazing.
forgot about that.
Ones where you go in and you just got to get in 2 bathers and that's
Yeah,
it. And it's you for the
everything is
day.
a fucking thing. Yeah, everything is water based. Big ass slides into big ass pools.
You got to get into like swimming pools to get to some of the rides and shit.
Huge ass slides that just go on for fucking ages.
Yeah, that's
Tunnels.
really
The tunnels are wicked, man.
Yeah, tunnels.
Oh my god! I went on this one fucking water slide when I was in somewhere. I think it was like on a Spanish holiday. Oh yeah, it was the same place where I went on this fucking the most ridiculous roller coaster I've been on. But it was like the tallest water slide drop in the world apparently.
Wow.
Apparently, but it was by the fact that it was fucking scary as fuck at the top there anyway. It had like an inverted like drop, so like when it came down, it went vertical and then came in on itself. So. You came off the thing and then it caught you again.
Oh.
That was literally the scariest fucking thing I've ever. Because
Well,
I went
tailbone, man. Oh,
I-
you went.
I went-
Yeah,
I-
I your ribs.
I went and fucking went psh, and like fucking took off as fast as I could and came so far away from. I was like a couple of foot away from the fucking
Oh.
Yeah, so you
thing.
got even more air.
Yeah.
No, no. I
I
don't
was
want
like
that at all.
like sort of like 50 foot just touching nothing and just like oh my god am I going to fucking get caught?
Am I going to die?
Well, yeah, the amount of
It was
water
so
parks
intense.
that have actually been shut down because their things are like not
Actually
technically safe.
deadly.
Yeah,
they are
it's very easy to
actually
like hit
deadly.
yourself.
Very rough.
Yeah, I was at a fucking campsite a few years ago. Well, 10 years ago as a kid, and some guy died on a slide. Just came off and fucking, you know, popped his head.
That's why I like to close Puff Coleman.
Yeah.
It's like fucking water slide there, fucking
Popped
good
his
dying
head.
on.
Yeah, that's it. It's fucking dangerous, man. Some of the water places. Like when I went to Centre Parks, they had a couple of little slides there. It's just dangerous the way people fucking just jump down them, and then there's still someone just at the bottom, just like fucking coming up, can't even look, and then their face is just wiped out. It's like fuck. Man.
You've got to wait a couple
That's
of
brutal.
seconds.
Yeah,
You
and if the
can't
guy
just
ain't
be like-
watching, kids will just fucking jump on it and just be like, "Hey, for cannonball!" It's like you break some fucking old person's arm, and no one sees it happen, and they're unconscious. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, this level's full of shit.
You shouldn't be-
Basically, you have to roll past the women and jump over the nuts. You can't actually do any sort of damage to anything. You can punch them to stun them.
That's because they're women. You can't kill them.
Yeah,
You
well,
can only touch them.
I assume this is a
Bit ridiculous.
poison ivy cannon part. So,
Hmm.
but this is funny because you just have to like hit them a few times in the middle there.
The women's place is being
Uh-oh.
held by a big tentacle.
By a big fat.
It's
Oh,
just-
that's it, yeah.
I know where this is going. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, was I fucking years ago, like when I was a teenager? I remember some news about them creating the first water slide roller coaster hybrid thing, where basically you got to the top
These penises are shit.
Yeah.
and you did the slide thing, and then to get you to come back up, they had powered jets of water being sprayed up, so it pushed you up.
Wow.
And so you could do like multiple like drops like a roller coaster.
Wow, that's awesome.
I don't know where they've got that, but it sounds awesome.
In Disneyland
Crazy.
Paris, they've got this there's like a river simulator. You know,
Yeah,
Davy
yeah,
Crockett
yeah.
Ranch, I think it is. It's a swimming pool, and then there's a sort of high up jacuzzi, and you can then just get in a river, and it takes about 5 minutes to go down to the pool. It's amazing. Like, yeah, I want to go there again.
I like those lazy river things, I guess.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, when you just get in like a fucking one of those.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's not
rails
like
and
that. It's
things.
just you just lay. It's just a bit of pool, isn't it? It's sort of moderately deep, just a river. It's nice. Bet some
Yeah.
people died in that.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a cold plunge pool as well, which I never quite understood. Done
Yeah,
it a
there was
few
one of them at
times.
Centre Parks. People,
Suppose
love,
you
people
get-
love that shit.
Yeah,
man.
you get out of the sauna and then almost kill yourself by changing temperature too fast.
Well, it's to shut off your pores. Oh,
yeah, but
But yeah, I know it's still ridiculous.
it's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
Yeah, when I went to the sauna in Centre Parks, fuck that plunge pool, man. It's just come out and chill. What's the point in jumping into
Yeah,
a
that's
cold pool?
Come out, even
Fucking-
walk outside for a second and go, oh.
Yeah,
then come
yeah,
back
yeah.
inside.
That's
Don't
it,
jump
'cause
into a
the
freezing cold
sauna
pool.
was outside. You had
Because
to
you
cross
stop
the garden.
your heart, mate. That's what'll happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to fall. Oh, I thought you were going to fall then.
Do you remember the first time when you were a kid that you first did one of those vertical slides, the sky slide things?
Vertical slides.
Sky slides.
Yeah, you know, it's like it was
Yeah,
just like it wasn't that big, whatever. But it was always all made of wood, and like you had a little pillow to go in your bum if you wanted.
Yeah.
But it was just a vertical drop, little slide.
Scary. Scary.
Yeah, it was
like
scary,
the first
so-
time you drop in on some kind of, skateboardy ramp.
Have you ever been on one of them, Jay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like a
Just a big wide
polished-
slide.
Imagine a.
Yeah, but where would you have come across one of these
But
things?
there was one at
That's
Oakwood.
Oh right,
but-
so it's not in your general park.
No,
It's not your general business, no. But I do
I've seen them
believe
a
they're
few
about.
places,
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably, I might have when I
It's
was
like
a
a
kid
big
when I went
steep
to Oakwood.
quarter pipe for skateboarding, essentially. A big buck off quarter pipe.
Yeah,
and you
like
just
a vert ramp.
drop in on it on your bum. Oh, you should die.
Maybe.
But,
I don't know. As a kid, yeah.
Well, that stuck with me. I remember the first time
But,
fucking
no,
doing
I
that.
don't think it
Scary
was
as fuck.
big
Yeah,
enough to
scary
stick with me. No.
Yeah. I remember before the first time I did it, I got on there and didn't do it. And then did it. And I was like, yeah, this is cool. It's scary as fuck. Like,
I love how much
scary.
effort that must have probably took to code, and it's in there for like seconds.
Yeah, that's awkward as fuck.
Like those
that shit,
vines
man.
getting compressed.
Yeah. Probably.
That- that's
Especially
proper tech,
this
at least.
point in the game, like this got really awkward trying to make that jump. It's like a jump, grapple hook, jump mechanic that is really difficult in this game. Something that Super Metroid is a lot better at.
Well, who would have thought that like, some kind of film port, which I imagine.
Yeah, it can't be perfect, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
In games like
It
these,
still worked.
the monsters, the mobs, they never follow you. They don't care. They're, oh, he's gone. Fuck
Yeah,
him.
yeah. That's
Fuck him.
always
You
fun.
can get in. Yeah, that jump, grapple jump.
It's a bitch. If there's anything, it's all about the timing.
Yeah. What all these games are. There's no skill involved. Well, there is skill. There's one skill: hand-eye coordination,
Timing.
and with that comes timing.
Yeah. There we go. He's nailed that. bit now.
He's got that down. He's ready
Just
to
gotta
go.
get this.
He's pumped up. Pump.
See, Batman's nothing. He's just calling his fucking.
No,
Batman.
Greenpeace.
And obviously, a death means back to the beginning of the level.
Back to the beginning of the level.
Yeah, it's annoying because on this level they don't give you the ability to punch and kick. All you've got is that
Throw.
Yeah, batarang, whatever they fucking.
Batarang. Gonna batarang you, motherfucker.
Batarang. Batarang. That's where he got it from.
Oh, now he's going to be wanting some royalties.
Cashing in.
What did he actually call his one? Bangarang. That was it.
Bangarang.
Yeah. Man who must not be named.
Terribly.
Didn't know that song, did you?
I didn't like the little EP or whatever it was. It was an album, wasn't it? That Bangarang was on. The songs, right? The rest of the album was just like 4 remixes and some crap tunes.
I like one of them, 2 of them.
Some of the tunes are so bad they pull the other ones down with them.
Yeah, maybe.
That happens with a lot of music.
Happens with a lot of albums.
Yeah, well, especially when you try and get all like fucking big about something and use names that are.
Can you not move on until you defeated the next
No.
flashy penis?
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Oh yeah, it was that fucking. What was it? It was like Skrillex, Kill the
Oh, he
Noise.
said his name, he's going to appear in a minute.
Was it? Who else was it?
You live now.
Don't
It's-
say
was
it
it?
again. As long as we don't say
Avada
it.
Kedavra! You're dead.
Who was it? It
You
was like.
just fucked us again for royalties, man.
It was.
What-
It was like Skrillex, Kill the Noise.
It's not
Like it was like. Was it Feed Me 12th Planet? It was like there was like fucking 4 or 5 of them on that one tune. That fucking Right on Time, and it was just like Right on Time, and it was just like that straight out of a Vengeance pack.
Oh, yeah, it was straight out of a fucking sample pack.
It was just like. That's pleasant. Like
You snappy.
some of the tune was alright, like when it actually like got to the breakdown or whatever, but like there's like
Some
5
trouble,
mega
isn't
famous guys that are making money
Trying
off
to get
it.
off the
Like
edge.
they could have recorded their own Right on Time thing instead of just pinching that out of a Vengeance.
Yeah, it was the Doors one. Success. There was that Doors one that fucking was annoying. It was like, oh shit, how did it go? I can't remember. It was that bad. But it was featuring the remaining members of the Doors.
Oh, what? Breaking a Sweat?
That's the one, yeah. Breaking a Sweat.
Another one.
Breaking a Sweat.
Oh, that fucking
Breaking a
thing.
Sweat.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, that
was
actually
really boring.
was like that. Fucking
Oh,
hurt me a little.
oh, you broke the tree.
Yeah, he's fucking Batman.
Oh. It's not very,
Too many pies.
not very, you know. Oh, it's falling.
What did you see that? That was fucking action packed.
There's some intense GFX there. He's seasoned now. He's seasoned. He's ready.
Yeah, he's proing.
He's proing. Getting ready to pro, and he's starting to pro.
Can you get this now? Oh, he's fucking nailed it.
Simple.
This is it now.
Child's
This is it.
No, no.
He's testing.
Oh, he's got it. He's
He's
all
got the pose.
looking big.
Oh, he's nailed
there
it.
is. You can't fail now.
I don't know,
Surely
that's
you won't fail
Pretty
now.
sketchy.
Oh, what does he do?
He jumps down.
Yeah, he does to me.
No love. No sort of.
He's scared.
He's having a bit of a
He
battle.
doesn't- yeah, he
yes.
doesn't know. Oh, he had to jump onto that. No, it's just a man who
Not
getting.
two of these guys. They're fucking.
Actually chasing after you as well.
I don't care. Oh,
No, they're gone now. Old news.
Let's go over here and have a cigarette.
oh.
Big
That's not.
graphics.
That's not very good.
Yeah, you can't really explain that. Poison Ivy doesn't have the ability to control ground, so it can't be a.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, really. You're just walking and it kind of just collapsed.
Yeah.
This is the greenhouse.
Here it is.
Doesn't have the best luck, old
We've been
Batman.
waiting.
No, he's fucking getting outnumbered here.
Oh no! Oh, look at his health now. He's surely
Dead.
done for. Back to the start of the greenhouse, though, right? That's how this works.
Yeah, that's definitely how it is. I would have cried if it wasn't.
Yeah. Need to put it down.
He's remembered about the trapdoors, kind of.
Oh, what's going on? The game's helping him a bit.
They're a bit frequent with those crap dollars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a heart there.
This is just a forced fucking replayability now.
Here she is. Why are you doing this, Poison Ivy?
Batman, the human world doesn't understand the feelings of the blood world, so I'll
What?
teach you.
Perfect.
Pause for effect, yeah. She's off. Why didn't you grab her then, Batman?
Yeah, he
You
could have
fool.
thrown his ancient bat around at her.
Ancient thing.
Passed down from fucking Wayne to Wayne.
RP.
Flavour text.
Flavor, some kind of thing in the background there.
And it's very tasty.
Oh yeah, look at Batman's little face there, nodding away. There's only
World.
Capital W.
I don't care about the human world.
Oh no, it's a giant vagina.
I'll just
See
say
that
this
coming.
now. This guy
Wait.
put me out for
Hang
good.
on.
He is solid.
Why did they capitalise the W for world?
Because his
Human world was
World.
capitalised. Human world as to oppose it from, distinguish it from
Like
plant world.
human obviously should be capitalised, but world shouldn't be because like
And sometimes it looks nicer to capitalise,
Yeah,
a,
just
a
cap
double
it, man.
thing. Cap. As long as
cap
you're
and
not,
stack.
cruise controlling. Do you know what that means?
what cruise control
No,
with caps.
he's lost.
Caps is cruise control for cool. That's the meme.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Oh really?
I know what you're going on about.
Gutted, mate.
Kill the vagina.
Yeah, it is very vaginal.
Vaginal.
But yeah, it's got a little clip on the top as well and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it
There's
does.
attention to deets.
And it's got those tentacles the vaginas have,
Yeah.
and feet.
That is essentially a fucking pussy though, let's be fair.
Yeah, it is. Well, we've seen the penises. That's what was guarding, and now they're guarding.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
the mouth of all life, isn't it?
Isn't that what
Oh, it
Poison
is.
Ivy was supposed to be about though? It's like getting poisoned into seduction and all that, so...
Maybe.
She looks like
She was a seductive
Jessica
one,
Rabbit.
but
You know?
Hmm?
yeah, totes.
The hair, the exact shape of her boobs.
A vagina monster.
Yeah, that one. You know that's what, Rog was in it for.
Is that a fucking spanner in your pocket? Are you just pleased to see me? Or fucking Disney causing controversy with his fucking... what was it, like a couple of couple of stills of Jessica Rabbit's skirt in the film.
Oh yeah, and Rescuers.
What's that?
I mean, Jessica in
The
Who Framed
Rescuers.
Rogers? Who Framed
Oh no,
Roger Rabbit?
yeah.
When she comes flying out of the car and she does this little spin, there was a couple of frames where you could see clear up the skirt.
Yeah.
It was
So
huge
any
controversy, and they had to.
full genital.
Well, you
Yeah,
can see it
there's a
yourself.
lot of controversy around it.
They had to take
People
the stills out.
on both sides.
Yeah.
claimed-
We put the stills out and re
Yeah,
should
get
so
that
that's
up for
why.
me so we can-
Well, no, that's why it's
I'll have a
difficult
quick
to
fucking-
get.
Have a quick
fucking-
one, yeah. I can get one out before the end of the video
I
here.
think I'm more like the fucking Diesel.
Oh, never.
Well, it's the same in the Rescuers film. There's like an actual still of a porno.
Yeah, the naked woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Bare-breasted.
flying past like the city, the buildings and that, and in the background there's a fucking actual real life still of a woman, like fucking
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's not even like drawing. It's like real. boobs.
vintage porno as well.
That's bizarre.
It's like
Yeah.
mega muffage.
Yeah, it's like obviously they always fall down to it must have been one of the developers or whatever you call it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that's
having,
how they
having a
always pass it
joke,
off.
having a joke.
Like
So-
in The Little
well-
Mermaid, there's that vicar guy doing the ceremony, and he's got a little fucking semi floppy,
Yeah.
semi stiffy.
Yeah, he's fucking.
But they've edited it out, obviously, in the remake on DVDs. So
Oh, same as where they took the cock out of the fucking palace on the DVD covers and that.
Palace.
Yeah,
Which palace?
Ariel's
so-
father's palace. And
yeah, the
Oh, yeah,
Little
was
Mermaid
it?
palace.
Yeah, it was like the-
It was an
Oh, yeah.
actual
Fucking
like
cocks.
fucking
Big
cock.
penis. Well, he's the king of the sea, isn't he? What's a king, but you know, a cock.
You don't know.
Well, what's a queen then but a pussy? I mean, that's nonsense, isn't it?
Oh, what are you but a joke?
Oh, what are you? But what am I?
It just tells you who you are, right?
Yeah, but I just told you it was you, actually, not me. So, yeah, I win.
You're clever, you are. You're really clever.
Thanks, man. That means a lot.
It does. Does it?
You're nothing.
It means the
Plant power is everything.
You're nothing.
No, you're nothing. Bats. Get back to
Exactly.
your
You've had enough
fucking
now.
mansion
You don't want to press
and
continue.
have a fucking grizzle.
Is he giving up? He's given up, isn't he?
Well,
Yeah.
look how long's left.
Well, he's played. You know. In that,
Do you think I've
No, look,
fucking
he's trying to figure it
decided?
out. Was that not the final boss?
No, was
Well,
it fuck?
This boy, you played what? Played a few levels there. No, I'm sure there's more. Isn't it?
Yeah, no, that was enough for someone to be like, would I want to play that game?
I suppose.
might.
Or probably not.
I haven't told them
The
anything
Turtles
about
game, you've
I
pretty
would
much,
totally play the Turtles
unless
game.
you've lived under a rock, if you're our age, then it's new to you.
Yeah, I would totally play the Turtles game again with a couple of people. That would be awesome, but I would not play that Batman game. That looked boring as tits.
Yeah, the Batman game looked pretty boring. Turtles, yeah, because you can play with buds.
Yeah, and
That's why Streets of Rage was so
Anyway.
good.
yeah.
It'll be
Oh
on
yeah,
there
yeah,
together.
that's just the fucking co-op, innit, man?
Yep.
It's a shame you just couldn't jack more pads into the SNES, because you can only have 2-player on the SNES version.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
64
I-
had 4,
I
didn't
know,
it?
I
Yeah,
think they
64
released the
had 4, that's why it
multi-tab.
was so good.
I think they released the
The 64, I
multi-tab.
think, was the first to have 4 standard.
I was
Yeah,
amazed.
yeah,
that
it was. Yeah,
4
it was
people,
only
GoldenEye,
that and the GameCube that have
smashing
only
it
ever
up
had
in the Aztec fucking world.
Like, I don't think.
Dreamcast had 4.
Ah, yeah, maybe, yeah. I never had a Dreamcast.
I didn't
They
have a
were
Dreamcast,
shit.
but my cousin had one.
One of the worst consoles that ever went down.
Wow, they got stiff competition there. I mean, fucking Sega.
Yeah, I
Sega had a
know,
good
yeah,
run of shit
yeah.
fucking consoles. They had the fucking Saturn as well.
It's true.
But
And he had fucking-
that was the fucking the whatchamacallit's the Dreamcast though, wasn't it? The Saturn.
Yeah, it was good though because there was like
Again, that was something my mate had, and I went over and played it and played Virtual Fighter, and it was just like shit.
yeah.
What about games?
There was a couple of fun games for the
Fucking
Saturn.
Rubbish. Really stereotypical characters.
Do not play.
really stereotypical.
Rubbish.
When it was up against things like Tekken on the PlayStation,
Mhm.
eventually it was like,
Tekken lived for a long time.
yeah, it
Still
had
alive for some
established
people.
characters where
Yes, it did.
Virtual Fight was just like, here's this drunk guy who knows how to fight and is drunk. Here's this guy who's dressed like a ninja and has ninja moves.
Oh yeah,
Here's
Virtua
this
Fighter's
big
never had
guy
any
who has
character.
no top and big
character,
muscles,
yeah.
like a steroid freak. So he's going to be like, obviously, the power lifter fucking.
That's the problem Sega had though, was establishing character always. Like Sega always had a big problem with that. Like most of their fucking IPs were just like bland as fuck. I mean like things like Cool Spot and I mean like Sonic didn't even have any fucking personality. He was just a bit attitudey, and that was his thing. He was a bit 90s. That was it.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy you'd expect to have a Walkman.
Yeah, and be fucking angry because he's lost his mixtape or whatever. It's his mum's fault. But
yeah, there you go. That's Sonic for you. He's a bit
I don't know. I'm trying to think of other like proper like decent Sega IPs.
I can't really think of many. Like all the games that I fucking played on the Mega Drive and that were just.
Sometime in the future, somebody's going to be going off in the comments section like, "You're all fucking idiots. You're missing like this, that, and the other." But
No, all the good games were just things that were made as a game. All the ones I played on Mega Drive, like Home Alone, Aladdin, all these fucking games.
Yeah. I think they're people who could really write
Cool
a good piece of
Spot
software, but just had no imagination for storyline, for making characters, and for building a sort of IP.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't
was that a
Sega? I think that was Sega.
Yeah, and like Cool Spot. I don't know if that was Sega. It was definitely on the Mega Drive.
I thought it was supposed to be
I
like.
think it was.
And that he was supposed to be a new IP for like franchise for Sega. I thought I might be wrong.
But yeah, they never fucking really stood the test of time.
It's because it kept fucked up, like Nintendo were doing now.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That's what happens.
It is.
Lol. Anyway, whatever. Let's not try and run over it as far as we
Let's not dwindle. Best to just move on.
What, like?
So we just
Let's
cut
not
out in
dilly-dally.
like
Silly-shally.
The Sopranos will just cut out mid-sentence.